Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome, we're live. And today's our Halloween special. So I'm prepared. I'm like with some Halloween makeup, some costume. So welcome to the stream. I will just start our music here. Oops, that was too. Yeah, no, it's good. Okay, so how have you been so far? Because actually today I'm going to draw for our Halloween special kind of stream. I'm going to draw some Silent Hill nurses. So I decided that it's a nice way to practice and also to get into the mood of the Halloween, of the holiday, and actually I really love this one, so yeah. And by the way, try to... Привет, Владимир! Hi! Как тебе мой костюм? Мейкап? So, может быть, даже угадаешь, что за персонаж и откуда. Yeah, guys, try to guess what character I am today. Okay, I'm just opening my reference a little bit bigger than it is seen on the screen right now. Спасибо. Спасибо. Не угадал персонажа? Подскажу из Резидента. Okay, so yeah, we're going to start with the nurses. And actually, I haven't played the game yet, but I actually was watching other people playing it online, and I really loved the game. So I decided that, first of all, those nurses are like iconic, let's be honest. And secondly, their design is perfect for practicing some anatomy. So this is what I'm intending to do today. And pretty much this decision was rather spontaneous. I think I got this idea on one of the main one of the streams. And yeah, I don't know, this makeup makes me look as if I'm smiling all the time. But yeah, by the way, guys, try to guess what kind of character I am. Special bonus for that. I mean, I would say that this one is a pretty popular character. And I would say that this character has more personality, I think, compared to nurses. No offense to nurses, but they're kind of uniform kind of creatures. More or less they're the same, but these three girls are kind of unique. Let's say so. So yeah. I think I will reveal the character by the end of the stream, in case nobody guesses correctly, or I think in case, even in case somebody guesses correctly, I will just tell the actual character by the end of the stream, I think. Hi, welcome. Happy Halloween, by the way. And actually, I think I'm a bit obsessed currently, like with the whole Silent Hill kind of thing. I wasn't originally, I mean, I would always think that it's not my cup of tea, but something recently just clicked for me. And I love the atmosphere so much, the characters, the storyline, it's so cool. So yeah. But like a small hint, my character today is not from Silent Hill. And like when I'm smiling like this, it's more similar to what is the more, I would say, iconic look for this character. I mean, that's her smiling like is what actually attracted me in the first place. Like, so even though Halloween will be over soon, like I think you should still expect more like Silent Hill fan art from me, I think, in the future, because right now I'm really into all this stuff. So this is something that I would definitely draw in the nearest future, so yeah. Is Halloween like Christmas? It's a holiday, right? But Halloween is more about like dressing up, like creating some sort of costumes, like representing some characters that you like. So I think it's mostly like about some scary dress up, I would say so. Oops. But I think Halloween is like second popular holiday in the United States. compared to Christmas. And Christmas is like more religious kind of thing, while Halloween, I believe, is not. Wait, let me just check if we can. Right now it seems to me that the music is not really appropriate for the case. And let's see if I find something better. Let's see. This one is something that we are looking for. Да, точно. Точно, правильно угадал. For 8, we used to buy firecrackers and annoy the neighbors with the sounds. Huh, sounds fun. I'm just like trying to search for some copyright-free music. Let's try with this one maybe, because I don't know, this one sounds like our usual theme, so we need something Halloween-ish, creepier. Let's see, this one works better. Okay, is everything working fine? I mean, it's loading from time to time for me. You know, like guys, that's so crazy, but today's was so busy for me. Like, I don't know, I just completed lots of things like in short time. I don't know, maybe it's due to some deadlines coming, and is it just me, or like I usually tend to wait for the almost final moment possible to do stuff, and like when there is deadline approaching, I'm like super fast to complete all the projects, so yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be more disciplined, really. But like, I don't know, maybe it's just my creative kind of feature, I don't know, but I know some artists who are like more organized, but I just cannot be like fully planned. I like planning, but I don't like to stick to the plan, you know, like literally. So I like to have a plan in my mind, but at the same time I try to improvise along the way. Не буду. А тут как раз жарко. Так что тебе плюс за то, что угадал. And I think we need to kind of like draw these nurses somewhat similar. I believe this is some sort of like concept art, I think, but I thought that it's a good idea to study some of the anatomy here, so unfortunately I don't know who this belongs to, so I'm not claiming that this is my picture. This is just, oops, somebody's picture. If I know the name, I will credit them, so. So yeah, I mean, isn't she a cutie, right? Kind of like looks so nice, don't you think? I mean, at least she's smiling or something. Like, trying to be nice, you guys. And I mean, I wish the game wasn't so expensive, because I definitely would play it. So, I mean, maybe I will buy it and give it a try. But I'm not really sure that my computer will go along with it. But maybe it will, so there is a maybe. And you know, like, right now I'm not even playing my Skyrim at the moment, like the game that I have, and like, I don't know, I'm just so busy during all this time, so. Do you like zombie games? Yeah, I would say I do. Like, for example, Resident Evil has like plenty of zombies, and it's a nice one. I recently started to like all this, like, horror survival kind of stuff. Like, not maybe too scary though. Like, I mean, I don't like maybe extreme violence and all this stuff, but I just really like the mystery, you know, like sometimes a little bit scary is nice, so definitely into this topic. Silent Hill, да. Там же сейчас ремейк вышел Silent Hill. Кстати, очень-очень интересно. Но я сразу говорю, что я не фанат номер один Silent Hill, потому что кто фанат номер один, ты знаешь. I mean, I would personally like prefer maybe more of the dark ambient kind of music. I mean, this one is cool, but I don't know. Let's see what is there. This one is better. I mean, I like the Silent Hill kind of vibe. So yeah, let's see if there is some. Not sure that I can hear anything. Okay, let's come back to that one previously. Okay, right. To reduce the effect of horror games, you have to close the sound. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Without sound, it's less creepy. I agree. But why reduce the horror, though? I mean, that's the fun part, right? Though this solution, I wasn't surprised by the appearance of monsters suddenly. Yeah, so like screamers work when. Do you like horror games and stuff, like, or movies maybe? Like, do you play any? I'm not sure about this part of the hand really, but let's see if it works, because there will be like this weapon. I think it's a knife. We will complete it later. And right now we're going to continue working with her arms, because, you know, like, I just really want to add this creepy kind of like mannequin kind of vibe to her. I mean, in the game, I think they are not mannequins, because there are actual mannequins there. But like in this concept art, I like how non-human they look, so let's try to add this sort of vibe too, just to make her look creepier. In most I love games, but no. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, right. You know, there are some horror games that are like have super interesting plot, and sometimes, like, even though it can be scary to play them, like, still I would do that because of the interesting story. So I mean, I understand that it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. And to be honest, in the past I didn't like horrors that much. I mean, I'm still not like the biggest fan, let's say so, but I think I started to love like these interesting stories, plot twists, these things. And so, to be honest, like in some horror movies, they can be quite creative with the things happening there. So right now we're working on the hand here, which looks kind of weird because of the gesture, how the fingers are kind of like intensely crooked or something. I hope this music is non-copyright though. I really hope so. It says so, so I think that they will keep us with the sound. That would be nice. By the way, guys, you can hear the music, right? Hope I'm not like making it too silent or something. Not to play the words, you know. Now we can just make this part a little bit shorter. Like And actually, I don't like how the skirt looks here, because in this picture, for some reason, it looks like it's cardboard or something, like very flat, I would say. So I just want to maybe make it a little bit more like real cloth. And you know, like apart from it being a horror design, like, you know, all this, but still the basics here is just human anatomy. Maybe a little bit different, maybe a little bit twisted, but still, it's, yeah, same basics, right? I mean, it's not something. I would even say that in the Resident Evil games, like all these boss monsters that are like supernatural kind of like huge things, whatever they are, weird looking, like still they consist of like the basic anatomy. I mean, that's there are these like elements, for example, they consist of some hands, of legs, like maybe big amount of those, or like not really how human anatomy works, but still I would say the elements of the majority of monsters includes pretty much basic anatomy for like humans or maybe animals. So it never hurts to know how to draw anatomy, or how like to study it, let's say. So this is why I think that's evil nurses or just usual humans still good to practice, right? So hot in here. So, any ideas of my character? One person actually has already got it correctly, so guys, give it a try. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, to be honest, like, especially if you like playing or maybe watching computer games. Can give you some hints, but just a bit later, because otherwise that would be just too easy. Okay. And speaking of like previous Halloweens, like I have had costumes slash makeup of like witches, of vampire, I think. Yeah, who else I was? Let me remember. I think I had quite a lot of like different characters because I really love and dress up. These shoes though, like, seems like they're not too difficult, but still can be a bit challenging. Don't underestimate shoes when drawing. I remember something, and I think the best films are the Nuns movie series. How artists reach these different characters and have a frightening effect. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, these are, I would say the topic of, you know, like mental institutions is personally, like, for me personally, is the scariest. So all these like related to hospitals, nurses, doctors, like all this stuff, I don't know, for me it's pretty creepy. Like, just in itself, and in horror movies or games, it's like super creepy. So yeah. What do you think of the status of the cleaver instead of the knife? If I understand you correctly, you're talking about like the butcher's knife, right? I mean, yeah. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Oh, and have you guys noticed that there is like Pyramid Head in the background? Like creeping away? Oh, and I really love that moment, like I even posted some meme. Like, the moment when James and Maria were running away from Pyramid Head. Like, the way Maria was running, like, it's so diva, you know, like, she wasn't even hurrying, like, she was taking her time, like, running not quickly, but really pretty. So it was so funny to watch. Like, there is an awful scary monster, like, going after you, like, and she was like just casually, kind of as if she's was on some runway or something. Like, I just know it's hilarious. Actually, I don't want to overdo this like extra drapings and like all the wrinkles on the clothes. I think it's not that necessary here, honestly. Like a bit too much. So yeah, around that thing. Yeah, the knife. Like, you want to make the knife bigger? Like a butcher's knife? Let me then Google it, like, because I'm not really familiar with how it looks. I believe it's kind of like just a rectangle kind of shaped, right? Oh yeah, I think I got you correctly. Yeah, I think it's way better. Yeah, thanks. I mean, it will definitely look creepier. Because in the game, I think they had like a usual kind of knife. But we are practicing, we can do whatever we want, so let's give this girl a better weapon after all. trying to kind of like get the overall proportion of this thing, because, you know. And actually it's way more complicated than just a usual rectangle shape. I mean, it's kind of like even has curve. So I hope it looks scary enough. Kinda. Maybe now it's too big. Let's make it a bit smaller. A little bit. Maybe. Maybe not. It's kind of like, yeah. Alrighty. I think we're finished with this girl, and now let's choose another one. The hands of the other hold the head of the pumpkin. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Like a trophy, right? I think I will draw this one that is like in the... not the one that is like the first on the left, but the second, like the small one. With the pipe, I think. So let's work with this girl here. I don't know, they seem to be like maybe just some sort of like concept design on the actual nurses from Silent Hill. Because in the game they look a bit different. Like, as far as I remember, there are two types of them, and one is in a little bit cleaner clothes, and another one is in a little bit like as if she has been in a coal mine or something, you know, like it looks like all in black kind of spots. So, and actually they were more looking like humans up to some point. I mean, yeah, creepy ones, weird ones, but still kind of humans. So, and these are more like mannequins actually. So I think I will just try to make them look more human. A little bit. Because, you know, the creepy thing about those actual nurses in Silent Hill, I think, is that they look like people, but you know, like the way they move is strange. Like they are not walking straight. They kind of like wandering around and all this stuff. So I mean, oh, actually, I haven't. Yeah, let me just put it on another layer because I'm afraid that I might mess up. Yeah, that's better. Actually, I want to just move the leg a little bit here. So basically the anatomy looks like this, of this figure in particular. Kinda. Give a sketch very quickly. Trying to keep the flow. More or less, if we can say so, that she has it. Because, you know, to me, maybe because they look kind of like mannequins, they look as if they're a little bit broken, and, you know, like the movement isn't of that humans have. So like this maybe is something that doesn't look natural, is what kind of like scary for us. So yeah, I think that's lots of horror movies actually employ this principle to scare us, because I think what is natural we are usually not scared of, and things that are somehow broken or sick or ill, we might be afraid of those. Okay. You know, as far as I remember, like in Silent Hill there were some kind of like bubble heads kind of nurses. Oof, my whole feed of Pinterest is like with James and Silent Hill, so yeah, so let's draw this one like this. I mean, kind of looks like this, if you can see it here. I will just use my phone to as a reference for the head, because I mean basically there's not much happening because it's just a bigger head and pretty much no face, so yeah, we'll just go with this kind of decision. But she has a nurse uniform, like with the really nice cute head, so we will keep this one for her, just to make her look like a nurse. It's getting really hot in here. Oh, and actually our weather here has been so like in the topic recently. Like super foggy and rainy and cloudy and like really kind of like dark, depressive kind of mood. Just like in Silent Hill, pretty honest. So yeah. So let's say I'm fully immersed in this kind of atmosphere. Oof, this clothes is so revealing. I mean, these nurses are hot, right? And you know, guys, I definitely wanna also draw Maria from Silent Hill. Like, I think she's cool too. And of course, James. Like, I actually love the way they made him look in the remake. Some people say that he looks like Leon, and I think he looks nothing like Leon, to be honest. Like, I mean, they have kind of like similar hairstyles, and that's it. Even their clothes is not the same, so I don't understand why people start comparing these two. I mean, I love Leon, I love James, so why compare these two? I don't know. Maybe it's just because like the Resident Evil 4 remake is kind of still fresh, and this one is super fresh. Like, I think that Silent Hill remake came out, what, like this month, right? And maybe this is why people just wanna compare for some reason. Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they are different. Even like the styles of the games and like the purpose of the games, and so I don't know why they compare these two. And I also liked how they portrayed emotions in the new remake. Like, you can really see like all this. I think it's the visuals, the acting behind it. Like, the characters look really human, you know, like, I think they did a really good job on this. And actually, if you notice that right now I'm getting rid of the extra like guiding lines for the anatomy, but at the same time you can see that the clothes drapings and all this stuff, like, they kind of repeat the way the body goes. So like in the lines of where, let's say, the thighs start, like, you can see the drapings of the dress there. So this is why it's so important to understand how the body works, right, and how it's built, some basic principles, so they help you to even to draw clothes, pretty much, right? I just want to make your legs a little bit longer, because they are long. And this one will just get, oops, into place. Here. Oh, and the face. Or whatever this is here. Oh yeah. It kind of looks like this. It's as if she has some sort of face, but it's not really. I mean, I will just try my best to show like whatever is happening here. Kinda, I hope it represents her enough. And oh my god, like that hospital location like was so scary. So scary. I even think that the prison... oh guys, by the way, I'm trying not to spoil you in case you haven't seen the game or haven't played. So, but I believe that even if you haven't or like are going to play, I believe you know that there are several locations. And like for me personally, the hospital was one of the scariest, you know. Oh, and we wanted to make a pumpkin, right? I think that's it can go somewhere here. Oh, and by the way, I think I mentioned that I'm making my own brushes now. And recently I made like such a good one. Such a good one, like exactly what I was looking for but couldn't find. So yeah, I think in the nearest future, like when I complete my set, I will announce it. And actually I think that some of the brushes I want to just give away for free. I think that's maybe some of them will be not free, but we'll see. Because I really would like to share those, and so stay tuned. When those free brushes are ready, I will definitely let you know. So no, not exactly what I wanted to do. I just want to copy this hand because I don't want to draw it, oops, once again, all over. Because that would be... No. Oh, God. What have I done? Точно. Точно. What is happening? Like it should work. Yeah, like this. So now it looks like what I intended it to look like. I will make it a little bit shorter because I don't want to interrupt with the previous picture, so let it be just this kind of pipe here. And right now, currently, I don't like this part of the leg. It seems like it's too small, when in reality it's not. Let's make it like this more. Wonderful horror movies due to mystery of the story. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because, you know, like when the horror is just about some, like, how to say it so that YouTube doesn't block me or something. I mean, I don't like when there is no plot and just lots of meat, you know? Like, I think that the best ones are that's mess up with your mind. An idea in my mind with fire in the head. An iron chain. Could be, but you know, like I don't have enough place, like free place here in the right corner. So I think that I could actually like wrap the chain around the pumpkin, so and she could hold it, because you see, like here, I think if I put it like, oops, like here it will be smaller, and I want to make it like a bit bigger. So let's see how it goes. Indicates the beating. Haha, that's funny. Yeah, so the pumpkin will decide your destiny. You know, now I think that I would just maybe put this like a little bit to the left, because right now it doesn't seem right. Okay. So now let's work with this second arm. By the way, there is also like an interesting kind of angle for the second hand. Let's kind of like here. Let's say that it falls some way like this. Yeah, now it's time for the pumpkin actually. Just open some ref. Mm-hmm. trying to make it look creepy enough for a pumpkin, because I think since the nurses are kind of like deformed, I also want to make the pumpkin look as if it's creepily deformed, you know, like something like this. For the chain, like, I don't know, maybe let's put it like this way. Oh, and let it be there, like this kind of hook at the end. So yeah, doesn't sound like this. Okay guys, so here are our nurses. Here's the final result. By the way, can you see? Yeah, the picture should be moving, because oh my god, for 1 second I was afraid that it's wasn't recorded or something. Oh my god. Because that happened already in the past, and like I remember that I had to like cut a pretty big part of the stream because nothing was filmed. Oh my god, I'm so happy that it's working. Yeah, so these are the nurses. I will just close the, or at least, oops, move a little bit the reference here so that you could see the final result for our today's Halloween special. So what do you think of our nurses? Would James approve? Yeah, so I think that's it guys for today. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for joining the stream, and I will see you next time. Happy Halloween to you. I hope that you enjoy the day. Let it be spooky and great for you, and see you in my next video. Bye!